Uh,
I'm gonna mute myself because it's like putting my daughter to bedtime.
Gotcha. Yes. No, I know. I hear you, ladies. It's like tough time. We have the woman from SyncShare is going to be on our team page at 8 o'clock tonight. But it's going to be like more of like a Facebook kind of style where she's like posting stuff, so it's not like live. But I first wanted to chat with you guys about, you know, how you run your business, or what questions that you guys have for me, because I feel like sometimes I talk and then I don't get to answer people's questions. So I want to make sure that I'm kind of focusing on what you guys need in this business. So I don't know if somebody wants to just kind of shout something out. Anyone?
For me personally, it's just getting people in my group engaged.
Mm-hmm.
I've done a couple of different things that I've talked to with Jeannette about doing an individual like special group for fall events, and it's just really hard. I mean, I've done different games for engagement, and I'll have like 2 people maybe, and I have 54 in my group. So,
Okay. This is
know,
your VIP
I don't know
group.
where to go from there to get it going more. Yes.
Okay. Same.
I have the same problem. I have a lot of people that will like the pictures, but they don't comment. I don't understand. And I've tried doing different things and I'm still not getting any feedback.
Okay. And this is in your VIP group?
Yes. I have
Okay.
about 100 people.
Yep. And are all of those, like those people in your VIP group, are they all customers? Are they just people that you guys added in there? Who are the people?
I have customers and I have, you know, people that I've added on that have had shown interest. So that's why I'm not sure why they're not being more talkative. I even put on my posts that it's an interactive party, you know, a group that to try to, you know, just be involved, and I'm not getting anything.
Okay. And you guys posting in there once a day, every now and then? How are you guys doing it? Like, are you guys, go ahead.
I'm usually posting once or twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
And I also try to do interactive polls to kind of see, you know, what would work better, you know, maybe a Friday night ladies out, you know, stay in, let's do, you know, do a, you know, parties, and then mystery host is something that I'm doing right now. But I'm just not getting a lot of responses from a couple of close friends. It's like they are what holds my group together.
Gotcha. Yep. So just a few things that I can think of up on the top of my head. It does take a little while for the people in that group to kind of get a feeling of what your group is bringing to them, right? So I always think of like my VIP group, it's like, it's not about me, it's about my customer, it's about them, right? So if you're in a group, why are you going to come back every day? Is it fun? Are you going to show me a tip? What am I getting out of this group? So I always kind of put myself in like a role reversal, right? So it's like, all right, if I'm going to join this group, what is she showing me? So for myself, just so that like I could remember and make it easy for myself, right? Like, cause I'm like, I can't remember everything. So I have things that happen every single week, every single day. My on Monday is my Manny Monday, right? So here, I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Let me get this here, and I'll go into my Facebook group. Now, when I have my Facebook group, right, I personally invited everybody into this group. And then what I was doing is I was adding people into the group that were in parties, or if they try to sample and stuff like that, right? But it's like, how am I making that connection with those people, especially the people who have only bought a sample? I only try to sample and haven't really bought anything, right? So I have a girls' night in coming in. Okay, so look at this post. Hello, Monday. Do you have a new menu to show us, right? So that was yesterday. So you can see, you can view your insights, right? So 154 people looked at it, but I only had 11 comments. But the reason why I do a Manny Monday is because I can use all of these nail fees on either my personal page or on, you know, in my stories or something like that, right? So every single Monday, my people in my group know I'm going to ask them that. Like, they're going to know that I'm going to say, what is on your hands? And I usually post like what I have. I don't think I did it this time. But I'll even ask them too, like, what's your, this is even a better one, because you can say, hello, it's Monday, you know, it's a Manny Monday. Tell me what you like about Color Street or something like that. What do you like about your nails? I also do a nail fee of the day. So you'll notice I want to showcase our product. I'm not selling it. I am just showcasing it. So here's like one right here, right? I take them right off of the nail fees page, and I use Sync Share. So I schedule everything out. So like on a Sunday, I look and I say, okay, I want to post 7 nail fees, and it sounds awful and it's very systematic, but you know, it'll say like Monday at 7:30, there'll be a nail fee going out. Tuesday at 7:30, there's a nail fee going out. Wednesday, there's a nail fee going out. But my customers know I am going to showcase some type of combo that's going to come out, right? They're not going to like every single one, but they're going to like some of them. On Tuesday, I usually do a tip Tuesday. So I give them some type of tip. Like sometimes I'll even go on live and I'll say, you know, after I take, this is how I take my nail polish off. This is what I do. I take the Dawn soap and I wipe them down, because think about what you would do at a nail salon, right? After you take the nail polish off, they usually tell you to scrub your hands. There's a ton of like tips as well that you can find on like the graphics page, but something that will help them out. And then on Wednesdays, I do a girls' night in. So I post like 6 to 8 graphics, and it's just like a lot of fun. Sometimes it'll be a this or that, or sometimes it'll be like not nail related, because I just want to get to know them. Like, I want to know who these people are in this group, and I really need to form a bond with them so they know on Wednesday nights it's going down. Like, there, and it didn't happen for a while, but I was consistently putting it up there, even if only one person said this, one person said that. I was like, I don't care, I'm gonna keep this going. So think about what you would like to share with your group, and have it consistent so that they know what you're going to be posting on Monday. Like, so if Monday is going to be your Manny Monday, post it for like 3 months, and then see what happens and see if your interaction starts to come up. The other tip that I can give you is when you go to your members here, Facebook's a little bit different these days, right? You can see who are all your friends. You can see who's new, right? But look at, like, I requested this girl for a friend, right? Because I want to make sure that they see what I'm putting out on my personal wall. So you should be friend requesting everybody that's coming in to your group. Not only that, but you should be personally messaging them as well. So if you have 50 people in your group, you should be getting into their inbox and messaging them and asking them, go to their, you can, let's see, like I can go to her Facebook wall, and I can, you know, message her, or look at, so clearly she's into dogs, right? And I can message her and say, you know, I saw like over the weekend you did this, looks like you had a lot of fun. Because Facebook wants to see that you guys have a personal relationship. Otherwise, they're kind of like, that's great, but I don't think there's any interaction going on here. So you almost have to kind of like, not trick it, because you should really be doing that anyways, right? Like really trying to form that bond with people. And this is a good little trick too. You can write your new people a welcome post, so it'll tag them as well. Also on Wednesday nights, I don't think I did it tonight, But sometimes what I'll do is if you create an event in your group, it tags everybody in your VIP group. So everybody in your VIP group will get a notification saying something is going on tonight. So if you're going to do a girls' night in on Wednesdays, you're going to do the girls' night in on Wednesdays on your group page, and you're only creating the event just so that it'll tag everybody. That's it. Okay, so like you go to the events and you would hit create an event, and you just go through the steps. You'd go online, you'd write the event name, you can put a little graphic here. I'm just gonna put something. So look, you can go next. I usually do other because there's no like, link or anything like that. You can upload a picture, or you can, use one of theirs. You write a description in there. So the description will come down here. You hit save. And then everybody in the group gets a notification and it'll say, are you going or you're not going? I don't really care if they're going or not going. I just want to make sure that they get a notification. That's the only reason why I'm doing it.
So we can do that for our lives then.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. And I mean, I do it for every single party that I do too. So every single party that I run, I will sorry, I'm just trying to get out of here. Let me leave the page. There we go. So every party that I run, I will set up a private group just like this. And the night of the party, I do an event and they all get tagged. So everybody in the party gets tagged saying, hey, I have an event today. I'm not doing anything in the event. I just want to tag them, and that's it. But those are a couple of things that you can do in your VIP group to really kind of get the engagement going. And make it, you can even make it a little bit fun too. Like for me, like I've switched things over like consistently. Because I've been doing it for 3 years, right? So every once in a while, like if I'm into something, I might actually bring it in to the page. Like I was like super into crystals I still am, but like I was like really into it. And I kind of brought that in on like every Friday. I would chat a little bit about it. So just to give people something different and something that they could know about me, because the people that are in this group are going to buy from me because they know me, they like me, because there's how many other Color Street stylists, right? So they could just go and buy from anyone, but why are they going to come back and buy from me is because I'm giving them some type of value, not just selling. Does that make sense? I hope.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does. A lot of sense.
Okay. I hope that was like helpful for you guys.
That's very helpful. Thank you.
Okay. And just try it, be consistent, and try it for a while. And that's the hardest part, right? Is consistency is key. But you can batch post stuff too, right? Like you can look at, there's scheduled post in here ready to go. So this is tonight's girls' night in, right? It's all ready to rock and roll. I'm talking to you guys. I'm going to be over here and I'm running this and I'm running a party because I can do it because it's already scheduled there. Do you guys know how to schedule posts and stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Because that is like huge. Like, because I will look at my week and, say to myself, okay, I only have these chunks of time. I got to do this tonight and I'll just schedule it out so that when it's going, it's just going to go and I'll comment when I have time, So that's kind of like how I run my VIP group. What's another question that I can answer for you guys? Do you guys go? I'm going to have you guys say it because sometimes I jump the gun.
So I know some of the ladies wanted to hear like the rundown of how you do your parties.
Sure. So first of all, when I first started, I wasn't running a heck of a lot of parties, but I was messaging the crap out of everybody. And it was super time consuming. And I was only getting like, you know, when you message somebody like, hey, did you like that sample? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I got a sale, right? So I got one sale, I got one connection going. And it dawned on me that I wasn't using my time efficiently. I'm like, I can't just message this one person. I have to message this one person and say, hey, did you like the sample? What were your thoughts? And if she said yes, I would say, oh, that's great. Well, there's, you know, there's a way that you can actually get these for free. Would you like to know? So don't diarrhea mouth everything at them, because I want them to keep on coming back and asking questions. So I'm very like short, like I only try to do 2, 3, maybe 4 lines, right, that I'm messaging back. And I always usually leave it like with a question. Do you want to hear more about that? And so my whole thing is when I message people, I really want to message people and get a party. And I don't care if there's 4 or 5 people in that party. That is 4 or 5 people that I don't have to message, that I can just have it in this one party and show those 4, 5, 10, 20 people and really kind of hit their network, right? And so when I'm messaging people, I'm very strategic in thinking to myself, how can I ask her to have a party? And it's basically not taking it personal. I always go in thinking to myself, and I know this sounds a little silly, but I think when you have it in your head, like no one wants to have a party, well, guess what? You're not going to get a party because you're already thinking that way. You almost have to like trick your brain. And there's days where I'll be like, I'm booking 2 parties today. That's it. I'm booking 2 parties today. So, and I'll sit down at my computer, I'll be on my phone, and I'll start messaging people, you know, my customers that have bought, and I'll say like, hey, you know, I'll look in the back office and I'll say, oh my God, have you worn Tokyo Lights yet? I saw that you bought that the last time. Right? I started a conversation with her, and, you know, I'll kind of see what she says. You know, some people will say, I have too many nail sets, and I'm kind of like, all right, well, maybe I'll wait and ask her at a different point. But I'm always trying to book parties. If I can get 2 parties a week, I'm stoked. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, but I'm always trying to book a party because I want to be able to utilize my time efficiently, and get those parties booked so that I can tap into that person's network. So I use SyncShare now, and I've been using it for a while. So can you guys see me switching over to this?
Yes.
You can. All right. So, and the woman is talking about this. I scheduled a party today. I was going out, and I was like, oh my God, I have that party tonight. And I scheduled some of the stuff. Here's the party that I have scheduled, right? I scheduled it in like 10, 15 minutes. So the thing with SyncShare, don't get nervous here, is it's a grid, right? So these are all the posts that I have for this party. I even like put in little things like post the night of day 3. Okay. And I kind of know which ones I'm going to do. So let me look at this one right here. So, I do my parties this way now. I have my parties on either Wednesday or Thursday night. So the Wednesday night parties, I have their group set up on Sunday, and I think the Thursday party, I have the group set up on Monday. And I have, and I'm talking, the biggest thing is you got to talk to your hostess, right? Hostess coaching is huge, 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 huge. Here's a little, let me get out of here so I can just go to the hostess coaching just so I can show you guys really quick.
Is there a cost for this, this app?
For SyncShare, yes. It is $10 a month. So there's a 30-day trial that you can use and see if you like it. The coolest thing about SyncShare is I can click this button here and hit select all. And then I go over here and I can share this whole entire folder. So if you have SyncShare, I can send you this folder. You open that folder and this whole thing pops up on your SyncShare.
Oh,
And
okay.
then all you have to do is copy it.
Okay.
So what I liked about that was that I could have a new stylist come on, which
Right.
and I have this new stylist launch party. So I can have her go on, get SyncShare, and I usually say to them, just get SyncShare for the 30-day trial, just so that you guys can take a look, right? I'm going to show you. So I set my new girls up with SyncShare, and then I help them. I show them how this works, just like on a Zoom call like this. And I show her how to schedule it. And then I say, okay, you're going to schedule the rest. Okay. And this is how we run our parties. And then after she runs her party, that becomes her VIP group, right? So then I was like, all right, so in your VIP group, like I just told you guys, what are you going to do on specific days in your VIP group? So then I made another folder, and I'm like, let me share this with you. So I shared this with her, and I said, okay, so this is what you're going to do. So here are some ideas for Monday. You can have a Manny Monday, a motivational Monday, whatever you want. But do you see how it's like you can visually see it? So for 2 weeks, she's all set and ready to go, right? Because this is what she's going to be posting. And then I did a girls' night in thing. Okay, so see how I get sidetracked? I gotta like stay focused. Okay, so let's get back to the hostess coaching, right? So I have some hostess guide, and I can actually send this to you because it was Lauren from our team who did it. I'm trying to look for it. Oh, there it is, the hostess guide. So I'll send it to you, and you guys can take a look. And what I did was I just screenshotted it, and I put it in like this so that I could send. Actually, can you guys see this if I open up the coaching guide? Can you see that? A hostess guide. Can you see the hostess guide or no? Guys?
Yeah, I can't read it though.
Okay. All right. So listen, I'm just going to send it to you guys. So hostess coaching is like number one. You really need to form a connection with your hostess. Okay. So if today is Wednesday and I need somebody to host a party, I am not going to host a party tomorrow, like with her. Like it's going to be at least next week or the week after, because I need to like form a relationship with this girl. I'm going to set her on. I usually send my hostesses a free set of nails because I want them to take that nail set, and I say, when you get that nail set, you can either go live in your party page, or if you don't feel comfortable with that, I want you to either take video, or if you don't feel comfortable with that, at least take pictures of how you're doing your nails. And don't just take pictures of the finished product. Like take a picture of like you putting it on, or have somebody else take some pictures so that we can use those for the party, right? So I'm talking to her, I'm getting the date set up. I need to send her that information. I usually send her a couple of Tuesdays, and then I'll send her oh my God, a catalog, which they've been out of for a while. Like, I need catalogs. So I send all that stuff to her, and as that is being shipped to her house, I'll say to her, can you send me a selfie of you? Because I like to put a picture, a header of her, a set of nails, and myself up there. And I can show you guys what that looks like. I do it in Canva, which is free. And I have just like a little template, and it takes me 2.2 seconds right now to do it because the template's already set. So I'll say to her, send me a picture. So she sends me a picture. So I have the hostess here. Her name's Kathy. So it's Kathy's Nail Bar Party, and the stylist. Because when I'm creating the Facebook group, it has to be personal, right? Like when the people are coming in, they want to see the hostess. but then they want to see who's this Margaret chick that is like, you know, posting, like, I don't know what she looks like. So, and then I'll ask her, I'll say, hey, what's your favorite color? And look at, I can go in here, I can change the color, right? Quickly, these are like, you know, you can upload here. Look, like I can move her into this spot. Okay, download it, done. It's already finished. I already made it. I made it once, and that's it. Right? So these little steps take a little while, but once you have them, now it's good. Same template every single time I have a party. I'm just switching out. I might switch out the nail set. I'll say, what's your favorite nail set color? I'll put her nail set color up there because every time she goes on to do the party, she's seeing the color that she loves. And usually the people that she is bringing into the party are probably going to like the same nails as her. That's what I've noticed, that, you know, if there's a hostess that likes solids, they're all buying solids. They like glitter, you know, not all the time, but for the most part. So this is like the header that I put up there. And then what I say to her is, I want you to start thinking about who you want to invite to the party. And once she starts doing that, right, she starts thinking of it, I will set up the party for her and I'll put a couple of posts in there. And then the next thing, which you'll see on this slide, it'll say, you know, whatever you do, please, please, please do not mass add people into this group. Private message your friends and say, I am having a party and I would love for you to join. What do you think? And if they say yes, then send them the link to the party. But personally invite via messenger or text. And send them the group link. Like, don't just invite. Don't hit the invite button. It's very impersonal. I mean, I get it all the time. I'm never in parties that do that. They get lost. Always personally message somebody. Like, one of my friends was having a Zaya party and I couldn't find it. I was like, where's your Zaya party? Like, what is the name of it again? And like, this was like a couple of days after she told me, and she's like, oh, it's called this. And I had to like search it. And I'm like, okay, if I'm having all this problem and I run these parties, what are the people that are joining these parties? Like, they have no clue of what's going on, right? So, and I tell my hostess that you're not, you know, you might think that like, oh, I'm just going to hit the invite button and my friends will join. That's not the case. They're probably not getting the notification, or they saw the notification and they just scrolled by it, right? So make sure that she personally invites those people. So after she does that, at that point, the nail set should be at her doorstep. Once she takes a picture of it, I will tell her to, like, if she feels comfortable, because it's everybody's comfortability level, right? Some people don't feel comfortable posting that kind of stuff on their Facebook wall. That's fine. If they do, I will ask them to do that, because I'll say, like, you might not know exactly who to market this to. So if you post a nail fee on your page, whether you're, you know, holding a drink and doing a selfie, somebody might say, oh my God, your nails look great, they look awesome. And then you can private message that person saying, oh, well, believe it or not, I'm having a party, would you like to join? And that's another little trick. I always have an announcement post inside my party. So you guys know how to do that, right? You can just make, and see how I have like a couple of announcement posts up there. But if you click these 3 dots here, you can mark as an announcement, right? So you make the announcement post, have her party link there. And I tell her, tag them, tag your friends, say, welcome to my party, right? Like, make sure that you're interacting with them. Once the party starts to go, I'm always like, you need to comment on every single post. You need to like every single post. Not only that, but tag your friends in the post. So like with one of my posts, you'll see that it's, or maybe it already went out. So let's see, let me go back to this one. So like a this or that post, something like this, right? Where it's a this or a that. see the picture down here, like I would say to her, you know, which friend's gonna like the lip glitter and which one's gonna like the solid? Like tag Betsy and say, Betsy, I think you would love this glitter color. So like as the party is going, I am telling her like, hey, which one of your friends like solids? Which ones like glitter? Well, tag them in that post, right? Because otherwise they might be shopping or something. You know what I mean? They're probably like, you know, what's going on? But if they get a notification and they see that they've been tagged in something, they're gonna go check it out. So that's another thing to do in your parties. Okay, I'm total diarrhea of the mouth. Sorry guys. Once I get going, it's like it's hard for me to stop. But I will get you that hostess guide. And then for the parties, I created this fall nail bar party. It has a couple of videos in there, and I schedule it all through SyncShare, which the woman is going to be on our team page tonight talking about SyncShare. So after we get off this call, go onto the team page and look at everything. She's giving a free year of SyncShare to somebody. So maybe it'll be your lucky night. But if you want the 30-day trial, I can certainly give it to you. There's just a special link because if you go onto their regular page, it's only 14 days. And I can send this party format to you. As you can tell, I tried to really personalize it. I'm in a lot of the pictures because I feel like that is huge. They want to know who is this person that is talking about this nail polish. Okay, so let me just stop for a minute and regroup with you guys because we have like 7.5 more minutes. What else can I help you guys with?
Is there a way to overcome, I have so many people in my area that are now selling Color Street. So it's like I'm competing left and right with people. And I don't want to take any business away from anybody.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I'm trying to you know, build my own business.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to do, like how to overcome this.
So I'm in a lot of Facebook groups. So I will go onto Facebook and I'll say, okay, like I said, I went into crystals. God, what is it? Americal membership? Okay, so here's one. Wicked into crystals. So here's like this community that I joined. And it's because I have a common interest. Okay.
Right.
So when I go into these groups, you really need to be in the group because you love it and you want to make genuine connections with these people. So if you have like I have a Labradoodle, I went into a Labradoodle group and I joined that because I genuinely love Labradoodles because I have one, right? So I go in and I most likely go in once a day or maybe like every other day. And I make myself known, like I post stuff in there because I want to. One of the girls is really, really on our team is like super into keto. She's in like 2 or 3 keto groups. She's constantly putting out, even on social media, like the keto recipes. So she shares her recipes in there. People comment, you know, so the people like, look at this person here. I mean, this is an awful post, but she's got 25 comments, right? So if I was in here and that was my post, I would be replying to every single person that commented on my post, right? I wouldn't friend request them right away, but I would find a commonality with that person first, and then maybe friend request them. And when I friend requested them, it would probably be because she's commented on a few of my things and I've commented on a few of hers. And then I would friend request her and I would get into her inbox and I would say, hey, we're in the Miracle membership together. You know, I would try to find something that we had in common and make it genuine connection. And believe it or not, this membership right here, I found somebody that lives 2 towns over and she actually joined Color Street. Like, so it really does work, but it does take a little bit of effort. But if you can find like even like just say to yourself 2 groups. I want to find 2 groups that I really love the people in this group. I like what they're doing. They've got positive energy. You know, I have a Peloton. I love Peloton. I'm in a Peloton group. I'm in a working moms Peloton group, right? Because I'm on my Peloton like every other day. So it's something that I can have in common with these people, right? Because like we're both fitness stuff. So, and I'm trying, I don't go into the group saying, I'm going to have these people buying Color Street and becoming stylists. I say to myself, I want to build genuine connections with these people, you know, and really try to find those friendships. And I'm just like you. I have a ton of people right in my town who sell Color Street. But
Yeah.
I find, I mean, I'm running a party tonight for a person in Michigan. I live in Boston. You know what I mean? Like I have somebody from Alabama, and I've got this whole network of people in Alabama. I think I found her in one of these groups, and we connected, and she tried this. I always, like in situations like this, I always kind of, you know, say like, you know, would you like to try a sample? Like because once you become friends with them, and now they're on my personal page, if they look on my personal page and they're kind of scoping me out, right? They're going to probably say, all right, why is she telling me about getting nail polish off, right? You know, so like you have to kind of post stuff about your nails on your personal page, because they're gonna, you want them to see that. I post a lot of business stuff, but start there. That's like the biggest way that you can jump outside your network. And then if you run parties, friend request everybody in the party and start to get to know those people. And even if people don't buy from that party, then go back into that party, and then I message everybody. I friend request them. I message them, hey, thank you so much for joining Heather's party. The party's going to be, I say something like, the party's going to be ending soon, but would you, or something like that. And then I say, would you like to try a free sample? Because I kind of stopped giving out free samples because I didn't have any more twosies. So I was like, I'm going to bag the free sample, and I'm just going to try to do the party. But then if they don't buy, I'll ask them if they want to try a free sample. So I've got like a little stash left.
Right.
Was that helpful, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we've got like 2 more minutes. I mean, this 40 minutes goes by really quick. That's why I wanted to try to like answer your questions first, because like, what else? And guys too, please like feel free to just message me. You can private message me with your questions. If you guys want to know more about Syncture and how I work it and how I do it, I can do a step-by-step with you. I don't mind doing that at all. Just reach out to me. I'm pretty much like open to like whatever you guys want to do, you know, especially if like you're having trouble or like you really want to work this business. I will absolutely make time for you, and kind of show you the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. I know, I feel bad that we're gonna have to like cut it short, but go onto the team page, because she's posting stuff now.
Okay.
Let's see, live. Let's. I don't know if there's any posts going out just yet, but we'll see. But it's going to be a wealth of information, so definitely get on there and see what she has to offer. You know.
Okay.
All right,
good.
ladies. Well, thank you so much for coming on. I super appreciate it. And then if you guys want some like extra help or something like that, please just feel free to reach out to me.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, guys. Have a good one.
Good
You
one.
too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.